Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing some top tips for when you're fighting and doing encounters in Disney Mirrorverse. So let's get straight into the video. So the first tip is explaining all the rocks that spawn when you're in an encounter and what they mean and what they do. So first we're going to start off with the purple one. Now the purple one, you're probably wondering what this does. It's actually brand new, it's just been added into this update, and what it does is when you hit it, it explodes, it roots everybody within the radius, so you can get rooted and also your enemies. So basically what you want to do is just hit it, let it go off and root all your enemies. Just get away from it and let it root all your enemies. Now moving on to the other ones. First we have the blue one. The blue one actually gives you shield, so you want to go near this one and claim this. Hit it, destroy it and get as much shield. Then we have the red one. This one explodes and does a load of damage, so you want to stay away from this one. Hit it and get away and hopefully hit your enemies with it. Then we have the green one. This heals you up, so you want to make sure you use this one. The next tip is to kill the boss first. So say you're in a room and it's the last encounter and you're going against the boss and there's other different types of enemies in that room with you. What you want to do is find a boss and focus on that boss. Now if you kill that boss first, it will stop any more enemies from spawning. If you actually focus on just the enemies, then the boss will keep spawning and more enemies in, and it's just an endless loop until you die. So you want to focus on the boss first, kill the boss, then you can finish off all the other enemies. The next tip is to cancel out your enemies' special attacks. I'm against Magnificent here, and as you can see you can't really avoid these specials, but if you time it right and you use your special as she's building up to use hers, it will cancel out the special and it will just waste it, and it won't actually hit you, so you can save some health here. So what you want to do basically is just time it right, make sure you get your special ready, save it up for when she uses her special, and you can do this against any boss, any fight, and just use your special and it will cancel out their special and you're all good. So the next tip is to bait out heavy attacks. So as you can see throughout this whole entire fight, we're just getting in behind our enemy. Every time you can see on the screen now, you're using a special attack, you can see the purple line, and all you need to do is get behind it. Every time you see it, just go behind the enemy and just smash into them, hit them as much as possible, and you won't take any damage. And you can see I'm just going back and forth. What I'm trying to do is stay in the middle of this Oogie Boogie, and as soon as he starts using his special or using his heavy attack, I just get in behind and just do so much damage. It's kind of like an infinite stun. It's really OP. If you time this and get really good at this, you cannot die. It's not actually possible. Once you're in a 1v1 situation, you cannot physically die when you're doing this strategy. You know, I'm just using my heavy attacks, I'm just using my special attacks, I'm just destroying this guy, and every time he uses, you can see where he's going to hit, and you just go behind and you just don't take any damage because you're just absolutely destroying this guy. So basically all you need to do is just wait for this guy to use either a heavy attack or a special, and you're just going to infinitely just get in damage and they will not be able to do anything about it. So the final tip is to remember to switch between your other guardians that you have with you. So you have 3 in a fight. Now you actually can switch between them, and I would remember and trying to focus on your other guardian's health, because if you're in a fight and you're kind of focused on the one guardian you're actually controlling, your other guardians could be really low health. So what you want to do is just remember to switch between them. If one does get really low health, just control them and kind of keep them away from the actual main fight itself and try and survive that way, because you'll just end up killing them and you'll lose a star. So say if you're on the boss fight and the boss is nearly dead and you have 3 left but your Sully has like 10% HP, you just want to switch to him and keep him away from the main fight. And if he has a special, you can obviously go back in and actually do some more damage to try and get the fight done quicker. But remember to switch between all of your guardians when you're in fighting and keep an eye on each and every health. And if you do have the support guardian, spam those specials and get those healing up. So that is it for today's video. If you do want more guides like this, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers so I can get in the Kabam content creator. So hopefully I can get into that when we do hit 500 subscribers. But anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.